So my number three pick would have to be Miss Ava Duvernay. The very first time I've ever seen her direct anything was a film that she did on Netflix called 13th. It's basically a documentary about the 13th Amendment and how it applies to everyday life in America as it sits right now in current days. And the way she told the story of about the Central Park Five, about the injustices of this world, about how black boys and girls are being gunned down by the police who are not criminals. The way she directed this narrative was such an impactful way that it literally shocked most people who are in Hollywood. Like, people don't understand that this documentary was I call it a lifestyle documentary. And what I mean by that is that she took actual lives that were hurt or put down and put them in the movie and said, hey, Hollywood, this happens every day. And it was really cool to see her direct the movie. If you watch the behind the scenes footage of how she's setting up the interviews and including different people, she made sure that in telling this story that she wanted to be as authentic and as accurate as possible in regards to talking about this particular film. So that was the first film I watched, and she included Common in the movie to do the soundtrack for the movie, and who's also an activist as well, and she's an activist as well. And that film is a reflection of her. Like, she lives this on a day-to-day basis. She knows people within her family who go through these things. Artistically, she knew how to set up scenes. She knew how to direct a story. She knew how to tell this narrative in regards of a documentary. So when I watched 13th, it's a movie that I believe should stay on Netflix and should blow out any movie that's on that streaming service, because it is a movie that I believe every person of color and every person in general should see. An amazing film. But she also did this really dope film called Selma. And it is basically the Dr. King story. One of my idols of Black history is Dr. King, where we basically saw what happened in Selma. And and when you look at how she directed that film, where we saw Dr. King and the things that happened in Selma in a different light that we normally haven't seen in a different film, you can tell that she did homework. The one thing I love about Ava Duvernay as well, that I mentioned about one of my previous picks in my top 10 Black directors, is that she lives her truth. That she's not afraid to talk about things that actually happen. She's not afraid to put these elements in movies that haven't been brought up in other iterations of this movie. Like, when you look at Selma, that movie actually happened in real life. Those things happened in real life. When you look at other movies that talk about Martin Luther King, they kind of Hollywood it up. But this particular film was like, nah, this is who Dr. King was, and this is what happened. This is what happened in Selma. This is what happened as he was trying to, be a voice for the Black community, be a voice for just America in general. So when I look at how she directed that movie, her artistic vision of how she set up Alabama and set up what people go through in general was just like, whoa. Like, she did this. She wrote this. This all came from her mind. She also did a movie called Wrinkle in Time, where we actually see more of an artistic version, artistic light from her, where we see her exploring the supernatural, exploring the outer space, if you will. Like, Ava DuVernay is an artistic director where she pays more attention to the detail and the actual events of things, and her mind is like it's kind of like a mixed bag where she knows what goes into the movies to make them become great like they are. So if I had to choose anyone to be on my third pick, it would have to be Ava Duvernay. I mean, like, the woman is breaking barriers, and we haven't seen or heard the last from her, and I can't wait to see her next upcoming projects. Ava Duvernay, if you ever see this video, you are an inspiration to me. I love what you're doing in the community, and I love what you're doing in the movie community as well. And someone who's aspiring to direct and to act, you have definitely created an avenue for me that I know that I can attain as I keep going and keep going. So, yeah, Ava Duvernay has to be my top 3 pick. It has to be. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube page to get more exclusive content coming from my YouTube channel. And if you want to watch my previous videos, go ahead and click on this video up here or this video down here, where you get to see more exclusive content coming from my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys have a blessed day.